Welcome to PoliPulse, your daily South African political pulse. Today, the Madlanga Commission is back in the spotlight, and there are fresh revelations about state capture that you need to hear. Stick with me for the breakdown. Here's what's happening. Click, like, and subscribe. Roll the clips.
When I hear you are looking for a 27, you're asking many questions. Don't you believe my investigators? And she said, I have seen the 27. The ID has seen the 27. What more do you want? And I said, but ID, I'm the designated GDP in the case. And I'm told this case came via referral. I want to see this document. And the accused are also asking for it as part of the disclosure or application for further particulars. And she said, no, guys, go back and work. The ID has seen this document. Okay. So that was the end of the meeting.
All right. Chair, Commissioners, this is explained at paragraph 63 of the statement.
Perhaps let's not go there. Let's come back here.
Yes.
Yes.
Advocate Seruni, you can proceed.
Thank you. At 37, remember now, I on the 16th of August, the Saturday, 16th August, I sent an email to the team members with an attachment having a number of queries that I was raising. And at 37, paragraph 37, the investigating team then responded to my questions. And I also in turn replied. My questions and their responses were in blue to my email, annexed as PS4, and my reply is on 17 August 2025, annexed as PS5. In the course of discharging my responsibilities for the matter, and in an attempt to address the difficulties with the charge sheet described below, I settled an amended charge sheet. The amended charge sheet reduced the matter to 2 counts, including a count of conspiracy under Section 21 of the Prevention and Combating of Corrupt Activities Act 12-2004, commonly referred to as PRECA, and I attached in my affidavit as PS6 the charge sheet which I settled.
Before you proceed, maybe Ms. Bowe, are you planning to come back to these annexures and deal with them? I mean, I'm looking at annexure PS3. What is attached seems to be an important document that the witness is speaking to. I'm assuming the following. What's the
Commissioner
intention?
Baloyi, at the section that deals, at page 13, you'll see there's a section that deals with the concerns regarding the Mukweli matter. It will be followed by another section dealing with the concerns raised around the charge sheet and then concerns around the Lushaba matter. It is the contents of those annexures.
Okay, thank you.
Advocate Seruni, you can continue.
Paragraph 39. In or about September 2025, during a postponement held in the magistrates' chambers, the accused were brought closer to the table. I must say the court building was under, there was some construction going on in the building at the time, and most of the courts were waterlogged, and therefore we couldn't sit in the courts. And Mr. Madlanga called us to his office, and that is where the matter was then postponed in his office. And on line 2, I then recognized accused number 4 on that day. I recognized accused number 4. Accused number 4 is Mr. Lekalakala. I recognized accused number 4 as a person known to me. We come from the same township and had played soccer together, a fact I had not previously appreciated. I consider that this personal association precluded my continued involvement in the matter, and I submitted a memorandum to the investigating director requesting to be recused from the matter. Commissioners, at the time when I was compiling the affidavit and signed it with the evidence leaders, I couldn't locate the said memorandum. I have, however, managed to locate it, and I gave a copy to the advocates this morning, the memo that I prepared and forwarded to the ID. I don't remember getting a signed memo from the ID, so I gave them the memo that I prepared, which I gave to one of our admin personnel to hand over to the ID. I have, however, at the time, I only annexed as PS7 an email communication, which I sent to the head of investigations and operations, which she was confirming that my memo was submitted to the ID. Maybe just to explain here, I wrote a memo, sent it to one of our PAs at the time, Ms. Dikeledi, I don't remember her surname. She then took it to Mr. Sissoko. So when I was preparing, at a later stage, about 3 days or so, I then sent an email to Mr. Sissoko because I was not getting any feedback from the ID. I asked if my memo asking him to be recused from the matter had been submitted to the ID. And Mr. Sissoko confirmed in that email, PS7, that yes, I have submitted your memo to the ID and she's attending to an ESCOM meeting. She said she'll deal with the matter when she comes back. Paragraph, yeah.
Just one moment. Commissioners, the document that was just handed up is the email and the original memo prepared by Advocate Serunye. We've marked it Annexure 7.1 because it's associated with that paragraph. And the email the witness was referring to Mr. Sissoko can be found at page 74 of the annexures. It is the email at the bottom wherein he was asking, my apologies, his email, the original email is on page 75, so we'll have to work up. You'll see there's an email from P. Serunye to Senyane, wherein he indicates that he handed over a memo addressed to ID and Mr. Sissoko, notifying them of his recusal, and he explains there how he knows the accused. Then Mr. Sissoko responds on the next page, the previous page at page 74, where he confirms that the memo had been brought to his attention and he had brought the memo to the ID's attention, but that she was attending a meeting. Yes, you can continue.
Can I quickly read the memo into the record, Council?
Yes.
That is Annexure 7.1. Okay. I wrote this memo then on the 16th of September. I then emailed it to, as per page 1 of the badge. You'll see I then emailed it to the admin personnel, Senyane Manchidi, with the subject recusal from the matter of State versus General Khumalo and others. Attachments, it appears I wrote that email on top of I wrote the memo on top of another document. That is why the attachment appears with the subject Estina request to NDPP. So I worked on top of another memo. Right. On page 1, the memo is directed to Advocate Johnson, Investigating Director, and to Mr. Sissoko, Head of Operations and Investigations, from Advocate P. Serunye, Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions. Subject, recusal as prosecutor in the matter of State versus General Khumalo and others. The memo is dated 16 September 2025. Paragraph A, purpose 1. The purpose of this memorandum is to inform the Investigating Director and IDEC Head of Operations and Investigations of my recusal from the aforesaid matter. Background. About 4 weeks ago, the ID formally authorized me to be part of the prosecution team in the matter of State versus General Khumalo and others. The matter was already on the court roll, having been first enrolled on 27 July 2025. And it seems on the email I'm repeating the same mistake of date of 27 July. It actually should read 27 June 2025. In August, the matter was remanded to 8 September 2025 for a formal application in terms of Section 63 of the CPA Act, brought by accused 1, 3, 4, and 7. On 8 September 2025, I presented the state's case, assisted by Advocate Joy Hlachwayo. The application commenced on that day, but not finalized. The matter was remanded to 15 September 2025 for continuation. On 15 September 2025, the matter could not proceed due to the fact that the Magistrate Court building was waterlogged and some of the courtrooms did not have electricity. The matter was then postponed in Chief Magistrate's office in chambers. The accused were called into the said office and stood behind us, in bracket us referring to the lawyers, facing towards the magistrate. Accused 4 was standing closest to me. When I turned.
And that's your PoliPulse brief for today. If this helped you make sense of the madness, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a breakdown. For more South African stories from a youth perspective, check out our sister channel at Mzansi Pulse. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay sharp, South Africa.